Hey, traders. Welcome to episode 879, I guess, of the show. I don't think we'll ever really know what number, but that's okay. Yeah, I started we just opened up. Futures trading just opened, right? So I'm not going to pay like however much it costs, like $1,300 a year for like the live over on TradingView, but I have Thinkorswim for that, and you can see clearly a gap down, which that's okay. I mean, like, gaps fill. So closed right around 2986 and opened 2900. All right, so people are scared, man. People are real scared. I mean, you got as low as 2853 on Friday, so we'll keep our eye on that. No problem, man. And Bitcoin continuing to diverge bullishly on the 4-hour RSI. Still somehow hanging around alligator blood at 8,500. Just doesn't want to fall through it yet. So, always still the chance when the RSI looks like this that there could be a break to the upside. Though the break to the upside would probably run you up to 9150 if it happens. We have more faith in the daily than the 4-hour. Colonel Steve 808, oh my god, I'm in the chat.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Crypto Steve, man. It's like Scuba Steve, but he went into crypto when he got older. That's okay. Thank you, man. But to say there's more risk involved with crypto than scuba diving, I just don't know, man. Thank you, dude. So yeah, it is the first of the month, and we've got multiple new patrons that have joined, because the first of the month is the best time to join. It's the best way, I think, to support this channel and everything I do, coming here live every day to give analysis across the markets. Yeah, I want to say thanks real quick to Bit Mexican, Quentin H, Joshua R, Justin A, Victor K, Jonathan A, David S. Thank you all for joining the Patreon. Like pretty much some of y'all joined like as soon as midnight hit, so very grateful for that. And in the Patreon you get trade setups, education, Discord exclusivity, but you're also, again, supporting the stream because I don't monetize like everyone else. Yeah, futures down a little bit. Yeah. So I think that gold might be dropping too with silver on the new week. Excuse me. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, not really. It's pretty much where it closed on, here, let's just take a look. This is gold. We're open. All right, we are now open. We've been open, though. Futures starts an hour after, I think, the precious metals market opens. So, had a huge bearish engulfing candle. An up thrust confirmed above 1640. And still making higher lows for now, but I mean, you're talking the largest spike of volume on gold seen on Friday. I mean, since 2016, late 2016, been many years. So that's kind of telling. But stay inside the channel and everything is all is well, right? The uptrend you've been in for over a year. And hey, the area of support resistance that wasn't that strong ended up being ended up being an area that was regarded and respected. So, with the upsloping support, it is definitely moving target. You think about 1560, you don't want to fall below that. Hi Jay, I'm in the chat, let's go, oh my god.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Wow. Dude, thank you so much for joining. I can't believe it, man. The world is crumbling, man. We're here, Mike, right? Thank you, dude. So I did a static video today on Bitcoin, just to unturn every rock or every stone so we could just talk about the time scales with just a slight reiteration of that. Again, the 4-hour you are diverging, sure, right? It's like low, lower, low, kind of same low, whatever, higher, low, stroke strength every time. Could break to the upside, but the way the MACD looks, I don't know, man. Like, it could definitely sell off again. PSKX, oh my god, I'm in the chat, let's go.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, dude. Welcome. Can't wait to see y'all in the Discord. Which, if you are a patron and you don't take advantage of the Discord, you are doing yourself a tremendous disservice. Extremely active chat. Okay. Tons of ideas exchanged. Thank you, Recession Indicator. I'm glad you liked the static video that we talked about Bitcoin. So 4 hour, all right, you know, it could play out the upside, but you know, it's not very strong, right? This is just not holding that well, because normally when you hit a support, there should be tons of buy orders that should shoot this price up, but that's not happening. You're just getting more distribution and you just keep hitting the same support. So eventually you break this, you're going down to 8,200. Okay. So, I mean, it's hard for me to trust this 4 hour divergence right now when we know on the daily. Oh my God, why is the music so loud all of a sudden? It should go F itself. That's a certainty. Oh my God. Music's like the main antagonist of this season. That and, you know, the stock market imploding. So just go into the daily again, you know, for those lazy people who, or just people that didn't have time to see the static video, whatever. Sunday, okay? It's God's day. Still, you know, right at that 84,500 historical support. Right at the 50% retrace from low to high, right? That's it's an area where the asset could reverse to the upside just because we haven't seen positive momentum on Bitcoin on the daily since Valentine's Day. It's been like 2 weeks and you're not oversold. That's kind of concerning, but you're getting there. But this just means there's more room for downside. But with all that being said, if you can hold 8,500 for real, that's wonderful, because we know, and I say this all the time, I mean, like, what can I even do now? You know, it's like, you can only analyze Bitcoin so many times every single day, and it's the same thing. But there's always new people watching, or, you know, whatever, people that weren't watching that are watching. And it's like, staying above 8,500 is important. Even though there is no bullish divergence, which means there is no impending price action reversal to the upside quite yet, you still want to hold this for the sake of, you know, how well it's been respected throughout history. I mean, you upthrusted through it, but once you broke it for real, you were gone. And look here, you know, you ran up. Once you broke it, you back tested as resistance, could never hold it. But then we did something where we kind of did hold it in late January. And now you really do want to freaking hold it, man. Okay, so eventually, whether it's here or at 8,200, this negative momentum will begin to wane. Maybe you gotta think about it like this, right? Where it's all probabilities. So maybe that RSI bullish divergence stops Bitcoin from selling right here, and maybe there is some sort of small rally, right? The small rally could bring you up to 9150 or something, because that's where some other resistance is, right? You get that. You lose all the negative momentum, or most of it, on the daily because of that RSI divergence that played out. And then once it hits 9150, it sells off again, and you get another pretty big sell-off to lower lows to like 8,000 or 7,700. And then you start building negative momentum again on the daily. And that, think about getting bullish divergence at 7,700 to 8,000. Whoa. That would be insane, because that would be where the inverse head and shoulders could start playing out, right? I'm James, oh my God, I'm in the chat, let's go.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Adam, man. Welcome to the Patreon. I really appreciate it, man. Remember, the reason why you join, yes, there is so much education in the Patreon. If you do invest in yourself, you truly will learn a lot, a freaking crap load. But the and you can, you know, when it is the right time, we can participate and make good gains with trades. But like, you know, we hadn't been at areas of value in crypto for a while. Now we were early January throughout until mid-February when all ended. but you really want to join the Patreon because you truly appreciate what I do and you watch me and you want me to keep coming back. That's the main reason. Okay. Mr. Get, oh my God.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Mr. Ken, for joining. Welcome. Glad to have you. Wow, overwhelming amounts of support. Truly grateful. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for the patrons that stuck around. I think there were about 150 of y'all that were patrons last month. Well, there were 180, 150 stayed around, and thank y'all. And for the new ones, too. All right. So that's, remember, so you get what my train of thought here, where the 4-hour divergence here might play out. We run up, we lose all our negative momentum on the MACD, we hit 9150 or something, and then we sell off again, and then we make the bullish divergence on the daily at like 7,800, 8,000, whatever. And then that's when we could get that major impending price action versus the upside. And then that's when we go to this chart for you to see it. Right here, right? So just let me try to like play it out, you know? So it's like, all right, maybe if you're lucky here, the divergence plays out on the 4-hour. Okay, you run up, whatever. Oh, sorry, that's too high. Sorry, I was looking at 9150. Give me a sec. Because I think that would be the retrace target probably. Because you just look left. Okay, so let me do this again. So say it reverses here and you lose all your negative momentum, whatever, right around this area, and then we sell off again, right, to make a lower low at this point. And so what your oscillator does is it loses all the negative momentum, maybe goes positive for a sec, then we start gaining negative momentum again. And then right there, that's when we start, that's what we're looking for right here on the daily, that bullish divergence, low, lower low, lower levels, negative momentum. Okay, you might get the same thing on the RSI, whatever, but just something to think about. Okay. Now, if the rally doesn't happen, then it just gets you to oversold even faster, right? Where you just dump through it soon, and we get down to 8,200, maybe 7,800, and we're just very oversold at that point. So there's multiple ways to look at it. All right. And just for the sake of real quick, you know, I mean, this is what we could be looking at in log scale on the weekly and time if it was truly to play out. I mean, you're talking like a percentage measured move of 16,000. It's not near as high if you look at it in price, right? If you take it off log scale, go to linear, you know, clearly that's going to be crazy. But you just do this in linear, and what is your target from a breakout of some sort will put you up near 52-week highs. At 52-week highs, 14,300. So either way, conservative or not, that's 52-week highs on a measure, 100% measure move of this potential pattern that is not real, not valid, and could maybe never play out. And if you just keep dumping on down to lower lows, okay. So you're just praying in time that we make higher lows than this low here on a very significant time scale like the weekly, so that, you know, again, like I said in that video, that's composite man marking what he's doing, right? He's acquiring his position, but you got to be able to identify that and know what's going on. What is a higher low, right? More demand, more market participants than there were before. Was there a rule once you use log scale on the charts? I mean, a rule is just, you gotta have an open mind, man. Like, if you think about exponential gains and losses, that's got log scale written all over it, right? When you're zoomed in, though, like when you're really zoomed in, you want to stay linear, but when you zoom out, log scale's good. Like, that's, I've been looking at log scale Bitcoin on the weekly, right? I mean, look how beautiful. It wasn't even a wedge in log scale, though it wasn't linear. It was just a downsloping channel. And so, you know, exponential gains, exponential losses, exponential gains right here. This was 50% increase in value in less than like 7 weeks. So, log scale, you can use it. I mean, you have an argument that you could by using it. What's up, Robert T? Thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. Okay, so talked about that a lot. Back on. This is like the 5-minute chart. Anyway, it's like whatever. Well, what's going on here? Oh, sorry. It's just really, really. Oh, it's in log. That's right. So futures, S&P, E-mini futures, 29.19. Not. I mean, it's slowly, quietly climbing, but not by much. With a pretty big gap down right there. A 718 retrace, 71%. Well, it doesn't need to be perfect. You know, if anything, what I would love, you don't fall below 8,200 ever. You make a higher low right shoulder. That would show that's even stronger, I think. I mean, yeah, you want your inverse head and shoulders to be symmetrical, but if they're slightly higher lows, that's even better. That means it's like a stronger, potentially stronger inverse head and shoulders, right? Where you don't break key supports on the weekly to get to those lower levels because there's just too many buy orders, right? There's a wall, man. All right, so below the 200-day moving average Bitcoin, whatever. I guess we can look at Ethereum if you want, man, in just linear scale. Remember how much change? Yeah, the weekend warrior contraction. Who cares? It would probably turn into something else. It's too small a pattern, right? This is a pretty large, well-established pattern with good reaction highs, good reaction lows. Look at the spread difference. You know, here it's already pretty much not even what it was. It's like, okay, now you're just. Okay, you broke out, but now you're not, right? It's just so, you know, making sense of the pattern right now, just not that concerned. It's like a little bit of consolidation. Look, XABCD. So whatever Bitcoin does next is what Ethereum's going to do, right? You think about if Bitcoin's RSI divergence plays out and it looks like Ethereum that still has it. Look, I mean, come on. Right, it's like you keep making lower lows and you keep making higher levels relative strength. You know, it's real here too. If that's going to play out, okay, we get a rally from the high to low, maybe around 230, 240. You know, the golden zone between 239 and 258. You run up, you make a lower high, common retrace, and then you reverse the downside again with Bitcoin. But in time, we'd be waiting for daily bullish divergence. That's what dreams are made of. Over and over and over again on Bitcoin. Okay. Off to the ether, man. Hype in the chat. Let's go. Hype in the chat.
Is that a join?
Bruh.
Thank you, Off to the Ether, for the Patreon pledge. Welcome. And thank you for showing your support to me and the team. Where we're here every day for you, where we try to be. Right, we were here yesterday for the monthly candle close, which most people didn't even think about it because of leap year, leap day. But it happened. And if you want to, real quick, just look at the monthly if you weren't here, because a lot weren't. And that makes sense. It's Saturday, dude. Monthly. This is the way it kind of looked. Not that great, man. I've been looking at this log scale. Big bullish engulfing candle, and then, you know, this month it started out with tons of fall through price action. Wonderful. Almost even hit where traders settled up the month of June 2019. Almost made it there, but a couple $100 off because that daily resistance at 10,550. Joey says, man, oh my god. I'm in a chat.
Is that a join?
Bruh.
Thank you, Joe, man. Join the Patreon. Welcome. Glad to have you. Very grateful. Y'all amazing chat. Wow. Thank you. Okay, so Joey, man, the monthly kind of leaves you wanting, right? I mean, it could be argued shooting star reversal candle. But I don't know, man. It might just be considered indecision too. It's almost just like nothing. It's not a very big candle. It's like meh. The bullish engulfing candle, very, very real though. Okay, so just remember, man, like we're making higher lows right now. Nothing's in trouble until I think you break 7,200 or so. You start breaking 7,200, then we're in trouble. But like until then, we got 7,400 support, and we're sitting at 8,500 as support. We got two critical strong weekly and daily supports for now. We'll talk when that breaks. Oh wow, nice! It's just breaking. Georgia poached Alabama strength and conditioning coach, Coach Cochran. That was one of my nicknames. Oh my god. Oh, because I guess we look similar. But who is it? David Balu from Indiana. Oh god, we're Indiana, dude. Okay, so just wanted to show you that closed yesterday, that candle. So what's going to close today is this big bearish engulfing candle, really gnarly candle. It's not a good one. But hey, you know what I do like about it? Okay, and I guess we're just getting caught up on Bitcoin talk because there's just time scales to talk about. There's a lot of things going on. With this big dump here this past week, what stayed true? History between 8,500 and 9,500. When you truly break above 8,500, where do you go? Almost every single effing time, 9,500. Where do you go? Every single time, if you break below 9,500, you go straight down to 8,500. Did it again. Boom. So that it's like between 8,500 and 9,500 is a vacuum. It's a wormhole. Okay, you can almost look at it's a good ongoing gap for now until like real support resistance starts getting created inside that range. It's going to keep going like that. So try to hold on, but positive memo waning, and just hate so much how we couldn't break and hold above 60. That's really buzzkill. Just make a higher effing low and you'll be okay. Futures still just hanging out, 29.18, gapping down. Someone died in America. It was scary about the, I didn't know this till today. It's like, the mortality rate, people are talking about, oh, it's 3% or 2% or whatever. It's not that big a deal. Well, it actually increases, like the chance of dying from coronavirus increases rapidly with people with any kind of cardiovascular issues, people with hypertension. It's like it's like, yeah, it's not a very big deal unless you have like chronic illness. Then it can actually kill you real fast, which is probably what happened to that lady in Washington State who passed over this weekend. So you better take care of your health. You better get sleep too, because that affects your immune system. I'm in the chat. Oh my god, Jameson.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Jameson. Yeah, seriously, be safe out there, everyone. Oh my god, Javier!
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Hype in the chat!
Thank you, Javier, man. Welcome, y'all. Jeez. Overwhelming. Don't know how much my little heart can take. Y'all are kings. Corona in your small town, so we got 3 cases this weekend. Oh, dude. Well, you just heard, okay? It is not a big deal if you're healthy, but if you're not really healthy, if you don't go to the gym, you haven't gone to the gym for a long time, and you got some heart issues, you can die real fast from this. So it's not really a joke, because I didn't know that until today, and it's really important that you know that too, okay? Pretty sure the sources are confirmed it was a woman that died in her 50s, Adam. Okay. It was a male that dies in Washington. News corrected the... Oh my god, dude. How long did it take him to correct it? Okay, real quick. We want to, just since we're talking about it, some updating, some coronavirus developments around the world. South Korea recorded 586 new cases today, bringing that nationwide total over there 3786. So 12 new UK United Kingdom cases confirmed. Country total of 35. Iran death toll reached 54. And infected cases jumped to 978. An Italian health official warned a tsunami effect of the hospital system as confirmed. Corona cases in Italy rose to 1,128. There have been 29 deaths in Italy. All previously suffered from serious health issues. Okay, do you hear that? That's important, and that's what we're just talking about. Number of cases in France jumped to 100 from 38. Spain has 73 confirmed cases. You get it, right? The trend, it's uptrending for coronavirus. How do you go long? How do we go long? That's a, seems like, how was it gonna stop? Right? How's it gonna stop? Until a vaccine comes to be, and then it gets released, and then people start doing the vaccine, right? Everywhere. It's gonna be a minute, man. And that could continue to disrupt supply chains everywhere, which is terrible for the world economy. Have a chat, Hurricane!
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Hurricane. Kane, C-A-I-N. We can send you to the center for kids who can't read good, but can also do other good stuff too. Oh my god, never mind.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Never Mind, for joining. Wow. Y'all are amazing. And my heart is very full right now. Jeez. Cheers to y'all. Seriously. It'll spread faster in Europe because of the train systems. Yeah, I mean, that is something that is kind of crazy, right? Back when the Spanish flu was going on. It's weird. Why do they call it the Spanish flu? Did y'all know it's called the Spanish flu? But you know where the Spanish flu derived from, right? Can someone answer? I mean, if you don't know it, you just Google it and cheat and say, it was there. But it's not out of Spain. Y'all tell me where it's from, and you'll be freaking shocked, man. Okay. Just real quick. So you have a refreshed mind for tomorrow, where the futures are at 29.11 right now. The close was 29.54 on Friday. Huge bullish hammer. Extremely oversold. Largest spike of negative momentum in history. Yeah, history. But, interestingly, from the low point to high point in linear, you hit a 50% retrace. You hit the previous all-time highs, the first one of the crazy market expansion, right? 28.68. You bounced off of that. You regarded it as support. So if things are favorable to at least the price action, the common retrace, the 50% retrace, the old support, the volume that came in on the SPY, which was 5-year highs, I believe. If that all is real, there could be a relief rally this week. But someone died in the US. One person died in the US, so people are gonna, lose their minds about that. Okay, I don't know how it's gonna play. Don't think anyone truly knows, but you just got to think about the variables. The charts are kind of telling us that there might be a rally next week. But it doesn't mean it's going to make higher highs or all-time highs, or it's going to be spectacular. I'm just talking about some sort of common little scrub rally. You fill a gap, 29.77, maybe if you're lucky, 3,100. I mean, that wouldn't happen. That doesn't have to happen next week. I'm just saying this could be the beginning, right? This could be that selling climax. It's all the volume. Volume creates change in the markets, that type of volume. And I don't think you look at the SPX, you look at SPY. Right, this volume here, man. Often when we see volume to these extreme levels, change happens. Change does occur from what was going on. I mean, and I'm talking like immediately, and then in time it can sell off again, give it a few weeks or whatever, and then you think it double bottom and rally, right? But you're saying like, I'm a gentleman, God, Block Tech Management, man.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Block Tech Management. Really, really appreciate it, man. Holy crap. Thank you. So we're just talking about blockchain management, dudes. When you get these huge spikes, historical spikes in volume, we get large moves up, and it doesn't have to manifest into all-time highs, right? It can, but it does a lot of times manifest into some sort of a retrace, whether it be a 38%, 50%, 61 to 88% retrace, right? Just saying that could be happening soon. Based on history, that's what you got, history behind you on that. That's all we kind of got. All right. Okay, that's just the argument there. And Dow Jones went to a 61.8%, the golden retrace. I mean, it touched it like the Jesus, man. Historical levels of negative momentum. You've never seen this much negative momentum in history, the history of the stock market. Yeah, you hadn't been this oversold on the Dow Jones Industrial since 2015, 5-year highs. But the hammer and the volume on the DIA indicates there could be some sort of short-term relief. Okay, you get it. The major indices. Great. We'll look at Litecoin for the Litecoin fans. Nearing the golden retrace, right? $60 was its 50% retrace. That's where Bitcoin's kind of holding on to right now with all that divergence. I mean, the next real strong support, you're kind of breaking it a little bit. I mean, I know there's one little, you're holding on to this November of 2018 peak. That's what you're holding on to. But if the selling really picks up on Bitcoin, then you could eventually expect to see $50 on Litecoin again. That's a major area of support on the way down. So you just gotta think that maybe from this low to this higher low, well, I mean, it's kind of still real. Or I mean, that's a higher low. It's hard to argue with that, right? So maybe it might eventually, look, you just get too much negative momentum, eventually it'll reset. But will it reset when? After you're oversold or not? I don't know, right? So I think Litecoin probably has the same thing going on as Bitcoin, where maybe there's a little 4-hour divergence, right? Yeah, the RSI divergence still just hanging around. I mean, it's like, hey, it's Bitcoin Junior, dudes, right? You just got these slightly lower lows and these higher levels relative strength, so it could break the upside if you're lucky, but it's not the most reliable. God, look at the way it has just responded, whipsawing outside to the up and to the down. Jeez, so probably, you think about it, breaking up. Bitcoin does. Okay, you get it? They're all in the same boat right now. So you pick an altcoin, it's probably going to do what Bitcoin does on the next move. Okay. Review Bitcoin, you must be new, dude. I mean, my God. Late worm gets destroyed. Okay. Evan S, man, oh my God, I'm in the chat.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Wow, Evan. Thank you, man. Welcome. Glad to have you. All of you that joined, you make sure you sync up your Patreon to the Discord, and then be sure to be active in the Discord. Okay, be constantly checking the Patreon chat and the Patreon unofficial setup chat, because we post ideas, charts, and there have very good discussions all the time. So make sure to take advantage of that amenity. Thanks. Kriya Kuh. What up, Kuh? Okay, what was it, Link that was doing so well is now down 4.3%. We were talking about it yesterday. And it's like, oh boy, the lower high is real. How did it all end? What pattern, what Japanese candlestick pattern is this right here? We talked about this yesterday. I mean, like you have no excuse if you saw the stream. You know, the lower high being painted, XABCD stuff could be going on. This is the attempted rally, and you failed pretty miserably. And the the bearish pattern, candlestick pattern, that's kind of danging. And you hit the heart line again and failed. You couldn't get into the upper echelon of the channel. Drinking my Irwin coffee, man. Am I Matt Damon? It's been said before. All right. Also, who's the other guy? Martin Garrix or something? I think his name is. Well, let's look him up real quick, just for verification. I couldn't believe it though. No, it's not Martin Garrix. Sorry, it's what's his name? Who's the guy? Chat. It's Calvin Harris, maybe? No, is it? No, I don't think it's even Dude, someone, you know, chat. You freaking know. Oh, maybe it is Calvin Harris. Right? Or not? This isn't the guy. I'm gonna wait on y'all. Okay, and then we'll look it up. Okay. Great. So bright. I'll have to delete something real quick. No, it's a meme. It was like in the meme of the month. There's a guy doing DJ. Waiting on like I don't know, Black Plasma or Wayne Batson or someone to chime in. Or Stadium Kings. I figured y'all would remember it. What's his name again, dude? Jeez. No, it is not a piercing line candle. No. Did someone answer that correctly? The pattern was a shooting star. I don't think I saw anyone answer. Oh, Alex said falling star. I mean, I guess I'll accept it, but say shooting star next time. Okay, thanks. What the heck, man? I thought someone would know. No, not Avicii or Marshmallow. I'm not saying pick random names. I'm saying, like, if you remember the meme, the joke that went on, I don't know, like a year and a half ago. Spanish flu derived out of China. That's where it came from, dude. A shooting star, isn't that called a hammer? Sure. You can call it a hammer if you want. Normally you want the hammers to have the largest wicks possible, right? The larger the wick, the smaller the body, the better, right? Yeah, no, not White Charles Barkley. No, that's not how it works, dude. God, dude. Well, I thought y'all had it. I can't remember. I can show the picture, though. I think it's on full screen.
What do you think about Adam BTC chart? THX.
What's up, Daniel Platiou? Thank you so much for the €10 connect. What do I think about it? I think it's like the alts, not too good, right? Where it had a look, okay? Morgan Page, that's who it is. Morgan freaking Page, chat. Not Morgan Freeman. I'm about to go ham on y'all, okay? So right, you had a channel, you broke out of it. Congratulations on all your success, right? Whatever high you want to talk about. I mean, up there, high to low. What'd you do? Deep retrace. Let's see what it looked like here. See that'd be good. Hero, I mean, this is Rudy Poo ICO stuff, I guess. I don't know. But clear, discernible swing high to low. 78% retrace D. This is log scale. So there you go. In linear, where does it go? Where it normally goes. The 618 kind of double topped at the golden retrace, kind of like Bitcoin in a way, and now it's correcting, right? So the impulse was down. So this trend is bearish. This is a bearish chart for now. All right, and so now it rallied commonly, a little over common, golden retrace, and so it's now selling off. So now we do this. We go Fibonacci from the low point to high point to get targets. Where are we? We are nearing the golden retrace to the downside, right? Your common retrace area between the 382 and the 618, right? And oscillators not helping really. See, it's like low, lower low, higher levels, negative momentum. So no divergence here. RSI kind of looks like it's diverging, but it's not. Look, you're looking for oversold and you're looking for divergence in oversold territory. We don't have that. So this thing could go much deeper. It very well could. And you can almost look at it like a bat, right? You know, probably value areas, if you were an Atom person, XA, yep, 38%. Yeah, BAT, the 886. I know it's touchy talking about bats with coronavirus deriving from that, but this is the entry. I wouldn't be touching Atom until 2330 sats. That would be pretty much the entry for a long. And down here, you would have a stronger argument. Oh my God, excuse me. You'd have a stronger case. Your trade setup would be, more reliable and have a higher probability of playing out the way you would want it to if you had the nice bullish divergence by the time it gets to this area. Though it may never happen. This is how this is harmonic trading. This is how it works. You size it up. I think we're on C to D wave, and you would wait for this area. And, something you might do is just like, if it gets the 786 and there's also bullish divergence or something like that, there might be an argument to maybe take a premature long. But, again, I don't know until we get down here. This is like textbook 2330. One would need to wait. It's Atom, dude. It's Atom. So one will wait, not be trying to get in here after it. Dude, it appreciated in value from September 2019 to late December 2019, 267%. Now it's correcting, right? So the correction could take a minute. This is where value is, not here. No value really here yet. Value here. Okay, whatever, bat. Not bat. The bat on Atom. Oh my God, Lone Swift, it was scary, dude. All right, so if you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, that bell, that sub. We have now less than 10 minutes until a daily candle close. I'm sorry, yeah, daily candle close, but also a weekly candle close. It'll be the first day of the month. Closing. March 2020. Can you even believe it? I just can't wait till, the trees start blossoming. Right? The maples start coming out again. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait till we have more sunlight, more warmth. I don't really like the winter. It's just kind of depressing, dude. And where I live, there's tons of weather systems that come through during the winter. Ugh. Coldest rain in the world. Thanks, Silver Giveaways, man. Glad to have you, dude.
Perfect, we are on the same page. Thank you.
Dude, Daniel C, man. Thank you so much for the another 10 euros, dude. Much love. Wow. Oh, amazing. Traditional futures continue to go down. Well, I mean, we've been looking at it, right? Started the stream with it a little bit. 29.11. Yeah, you gapped down. People are still freaking scared out of their minds. For sure. Certainly scared. So we'll keep our eye on that for you. This could get worse. It could get better. But hey, good news is if it's not much of a gap down, then hey, it could fill, right? It opens somewhere like this. Then you could run up, fill the gap, and maybe a rally could continue based on what it's done already, right? All the selling, how oversold it is, the volume, the hammer, everything. Oh, I'm sure I would not enjoy Seattle too much. Nah, I don't know, the Goonies movie. Something I always think about the Goonies movie is like up there, Oregon, Washington, you know, and it's always like overcast and rainy and nasty. It's like, ugh. Tough. Now, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the occasional, you know, rainy day. It's a nice change up, but not like every day, you know. So now we are running out the clock. We got less than 7 minutes, chat, till your weekly candle close, and that's why we're all here. That's the title of the stream. And I think we all are anticipating a pretty wild week following up one of the wildest weeks we've seen in a decade plus. Remember, the stat is on the NASDAQ, S&P 500, and Dow Jones Industrial, the worst week since October of 2008. All right, so that is pretty momentous of a stat. Oh, minus 15 for weeks. Oh, that sounds awful. Oh my God. Oh yeah, one-eyed Willie, man. Oh, it feels so good!
For you, Mitchy Poo.
Yeah, Zachary Clark, man, thanks for the $10 super chat, dudes. Very cool. Mitchy Poo. That's an interesting nickname to give me. I don't think many people call me Mitchy Poo, so thank you for the coinage. Whew. So I guess we could shift gears to your random S coin of the day, which is EOS Pants in Pocket. The Pants in Pocket asset. That, wow, you know, it's at the same low it was at with much higher levels negative momentum than the first time. So, again, right at that 200-day moving average. And the problem is now on EOS, and you might change Bitcoin rallies or something, but you have now fallen below the trend reversal support, meaning it's not. You didn't hold it as support. You did initially. I mean, two different trend reversal supports. You rallied at them, made lower highs, and dumped again. So not really what you're looking for. You normally want to hold support. You don't want to fall below it and then regard it as resistance again. That's really bad. I mean, that's not what you want. So still hard to say if this trend has truly reversed because of what's happened. Okay. That's not good. You have to get back above 370 soon. Otherwise, no uptrend. No uptrend. You can't even sustain prices above that previous major peak, discernible peak. Bad. Is that true? Firmable. Wait, if I was called Mitchy Poo in China, would I be banned or sent to a concentration camp? Literally. It's very possible. Don't think they care about parodies over there. Crypto Daddy-O just joined. Thank you, man, again. Crypto Steve, glad you made it to the Patreon chat. Lozanes, thank you so much. Mitch's TA is extremely underrated on YouTube. Lucky to have found him. Dang, dude. Hit me right in the feels. Thank you. Mike J, good to see y'all in the Patreon chat, actually. And, you know, if you want to, don't know last time Brad's posted about the Discord. I'm going to try to copy paste it. Not seeing it. Oh, no. Brad, can you post a link to the Discord? Right in the middle, oh my god, I'm in the chat.
Is that a join?
Brad.
Thank you, Brad. Wow. Y'all just, continue to, you know, humble me. Thank you. Chinese government is sick. Of course. Of course, dude. Jean-Francois Côté. Thank you so much for the 10 Canadian dollars. I'll say Jean-Francois is probably in Quebec world somewhere over there. Thank you so much. Wow. We have multiple Moneros in the jar? Oh, and that's an Ethereum Classic. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Super Chat doesn't show up on recent or session top Jesus. It's only fiat. There's really nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. And Hype King, I don't even know mods, you know, what we should do about that. Hype King. Brad, you got an idea? Anyone? We got to get on that. All right. Oh, it's also the first of the month, so we know who won, right? Who won meme of the month? We'll go through a few of them real quick. I know we got that 2 freaking minutes till your weekly close. Join the Discord, chat. Join the freaking Discord. I'm posting the link now. Over 5,200 members. Extremely, one of the most active Discords out there for trading /crypto/stocks. Okay, join it. And that's the best way to get in contact with me or anyone else in this community. You know, this is where the conversation goes to Discord when the stream ends. All right. So let's go through. Once the weekly closes on Bitcoin, we'll finish up the meme of the month. Go to the weekly because that's the candle. This candle, stupid, nasty, strong, bearish engulfing candle, is certainly painted. Okay. You gotta hate it. From 9,500, or really 10,000, straight down to 90 or 8,500, and that's kind of perfect. That's exactly what it always does. If it breaks one way or another, up or down, $1,000. Nice. From Quebec, Montreal. KNC to B2C. I know how to speak with a French accent because of 1G project, man. Kyber, isn't it Kyber or something? Oh, I mean, yeah, what do you want me to do, Jean-Francois? It's kind of like Coinbase. Yeah, it's going up. It got listed to Coinbase, so that's exactly what happens to almost every asset and before it sells off, though, right? 5 seconds, chat. No, now it's done. New candle. New weekly candle has been born. Jesus chimes. Peace be upon you, man. Peace be upon you. Weekly close, man. Nice. It worked. But we were looking at... that's KNC. Yeah, we were looking at this one. Can't really remember what I was looking at, though. What exchange? Crap, man. Maybe I was just looking at it on the US dollar pair or something like that. Thanks for the nearly 900 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, the like button, that bell, that sub. Much appreciated. Yeah, Kyber, man, right? Whatever. Nice rounding action, truly. But, you know, you're at this critical overhead resistance, 100% retrace and no higher. All right, we're just above that. You can kind of have a little bit more resistance. And I think it might be wise to look at it in log scale somewhat, or just at least Fibonacci. So, you know, a couple ways to look at it. You can fib from this high point to low point. As you can see what that is, right? That's a 38% retrace. So you've now, in log scale, because of just the exponential losses here, kind of makes sense. You understand you're in an area where a reversal can occur. You're now in a common area where it wouldn't be weird if you reverse to the downside here. And you could just do the math on it where you look and see, oh, that's 100% retrace. Got it. So very, very overbought. 86. Extreme amounts of volume have come in yesterday. And so if you break above 97.63, you break above 10,874, which is that low point back from March 2018. I think the next target's 13,437, the 50% retrace. All hard to say. Not much. You see the 618, there's somewhat of a resistance there too. So that could be another reversal point. 17.8, 17, yeah, 17.8. So those are the next targets if you can break this, but be assured that this is an area where reversal could certainly happen. Okay, pull back, violent sell-off, close in reverse. It's all likely now. Like the possibility has increased, especially since we've hit the major common retrace area. Okay, that's it, dude. Who's that? Someone sub, man? Ramon, thank you so much for the sub. Sarah A, thank you for the sub, and thank you Robert T for the sub. Sorry I didn't see y'all a minute ago when you subbed, so thanks. So still right below 8,500 with a new weekly candle, a new monthly candle, a new daily candle. More negative or more positive momentum being lost. Gross. Right at critical areas. You fall below 8,500, any sort of real break, we will see at 8,200 the weekly support. Okay, 8,500 to a $300 move, like real fast. Once it happens, if it does, soon. Okay. Are you live or is this a rerun? Whatever you want, man. It can be either, I guess. How confusing when it actually is a static video and the person watching the static or the VOD listens to this. They're gonna be, yeah, really confused. We Jesus Chimes for Italy? Yeah, we just did Jesus Chimes for many things. Gold, S&P, and crypto all crashing. I would not say Bitcoin is crashing at all, man. You got to understand why Bitcoin sold off had nothing to do with Corona, I think. You can't, man, because it's all technical. And there's like proof of it being like technical. Right, where it had the huge falling wedge pattern, and then it broke out of the pattern, and then we know where we take profit on major, any kind of wedge we trade, and we use Fibonacci for targets. We're taking profit at 50% in the 618. Dude, it's like, I mean, you know, look. All right, January 15th tweeted about this, where it had broken out of the falling wedge. And it was discussed that the targets, 10,000, 150, and 11,000. Well, if you're patient and in time, we could hit those targets. Well, we've hit one, kind of thrusted through it, and have reversed. Because lots of traders that traded this took profit here. And now they're waiting for value areas. They're waiting for a chance to re-enter Bitcoin on a higher low than this low here. So that will take time to mature and develop. You know, you want the divergence. Truly. Okay, so. Not coronavirus. Nothing to do with coronavirus. But I do love it because it's like, I mean, it would fool somebody. It could truly fool somebody to believe, to think that, oh, just because Bitcoin's selling off, it's because of coronavirus too. It's just not. Because when coronavirus was coming out, Bitcoin was exceeding, it was breaking out to the upside. It's like, you can't cherry pick and try to make it fit your narrative. That's not how it works. It cannot keep going up. We clearly need a decent correction. On what? I agree. And we got it. My God, if we didn't get it with dramatic fashion. Futures. S&P futures still, you know, you gap down 29, 24. And it's 5-minute chart, whatever. It's just giving you a picture. I'm not doing TA on this. It's just there live for you to see it, okay? In case you don't have Thinkorswim up or something like that. Bitfinex flu? Yeah, that's what they'll call it. Just kidding. So 84.89 on the new week. You know, that 4-hour divergence not really playing out at all. And so it's harder to trust the 4-hour than the daily. You got to believe in the daily. Okay, so let's go back to the other chart. So an indecision candle like that, that's not really bullish, okay? I mean, there's just, you're getting rejected. Look, once you broke that 200-day moving average, you've run up to test it once and now twice. Right? I mean, you hit the 200 like that, you sell off. So we could see lower prices, and 8,200 seems quite likely if 8,500 doesn't really hold here, okay? But you're losing that negative momentum, so there's a small glimmer of hope for a scrub rally before going lower again. So you're saying the virus had absolutely nothing to do with the price? Absolutely. Yeah, it had pretty much nothing to do with it. It's all technical. It's just coincidence. It really is. I just gave my argument. There's physical proof of my argument that it went to a target that made sense where it was going to sell off because people were going to take profit there, and eventually it got there and it reversed to the downside. It's not really crazy. Yeah, it has nothing to do with Corona. Bitcoin slammed, man. I don't know, dude. 50% retrace after gaining 50% of value in 7 weeks. Not getting slammed. It's common and it's healthy. And eventually what I think will happen is Bitcoin will find a bottom, hopefully within 8,000, between, 8,500 where we are now and 8,000. If things kind of get bad and we do, market participants do want to push this down to 7,700, okay. But you think in the golden zone, eventually we would see bullish divergence. We could get an inverse head and shoulders, and it could be a stupendous, bullish reversal pattern on the weekly. That would be nuts. Now, the stock market correcting, it was technical, but in a way, but it was definitely fundamental. It was definitely coronavirus. I mean, what coronavirus is doing to disrupt supply chains around the world is very real, and it's going to continue to stay real. Okay, no vaccine is going to be out for probably a year, like when it's like actually rolled out and people are taking it. So, and it's not really the virus itself that's causing all the damage. It is the government's response to quarantining and preventing the spread of the coronavirus that is causing all this disruption in the global economy, okay? That's cool, FYX, man. But what about this, dude? Oh my god. Well, Mark, there's also one at 11,900 or something stupid, so. And at 7,600, it puts you right into that left shoulder, right shoulder support area that could be a long, but by the time we get there, I would love to see some divergence. That would make it the best. So Permabull saying there's no gap at the 7,600, so I don't, whatever. They are arguing into chat. So we can look at that if you want. Bitcoin futures chart, right, huh? Yeah, it's selling off, man. And you're at a critical support. A on A. Thanks so much for this up, Bug. So, there is kind of a gap. Yes, there is certainly a gap at 76.25. Where traders settled up. You never really hit it. Now, wick to wick, okay, but again, this is not where traders settled up. They settled up at 76.25 that day. So, that is definitely, I think, some sort of gap. But again, guess what, man? There's now a gap up at 10,220. So go ahead and just always talk about the bad stuff. But again, if this wave ended and we're on a new wave, right? It's like X, A, B, C, and then D stuff possibly, okay? But you're just in the midst of the impulse and you're about halfway there, 50% low to high. So it could go lower for sure. I mean, not oversold and negative momentum's at its highest level still. All right. Oh, look, man, a gap. You gap down. So there's no gap at 8,700, man. Yeah. All right. So where is this? Look left. Big freaking deal. You don't really want to fall below that, even though it does seem very possible it will break that. Hanging on. Alligator blood. But there could just be absorption going on, right? There could be sellers absorbing all these buy orders at this area. These critical supports, tons of stuff going on, right? That's why you don't just blast through it. That's why they are support resistance. That's where people have orders set up for buys. 92 likes, 892 here. I doubt it, man. I think you might need to refresh. My music ended. Oh my god. KNC, what about it? We just looked at it. Yeah, it's gone nuts, kind of happens. I mean, Coinbase listing stuff, yeah, look out. What's up, Pablo, Mr. Schaffer? Z-Rex, good to see you. Professor Sen says Bitcoin is a non-correlated asset. Yes. Right now, yes. I agree. But people love looking for reasons. Besides the TA, it's crazy. Oh, we got conspiracy theories going on. Okay, so real quick, man, this is great. All right, this was a, I don't know if this was from Smiley Face, if he actually made this, but it's kind of hilarious. I mean, look, the meme of the month. We do this. We have a very strong, large community on Discord and here on YouTube. So, this is like one of the previous ones posted, one of the last ones posted for February. Okay, chat. Newbie trader and the mentor.
Bruh.
Okay, the newbie's taking the paid course, man. Here's his first trade, man. Alright, it's going well. Not too bad. 8%, heck yeah. 10%, alright. Oh no. BitMEX! And destroyed. Wow, dude. Logs out of BitMEX. Correct. Beautiful. So Smiley Face, was that actually you, dude? Or did you just take that from someone? Because if it is, it shouldn't be a meme of the month. It should just be in memes. Right? Oh god. Feels bad, man. So that was like one. But, oh, this is funny. Someone posted this. If you like Diablo, wait. If you like Diablo 2, I don't know. I said this the other night. But someone evidently made a goofy video of it. 4 seconds.
There while listen.
There while listen. Alright. Great. I'm just looking. Okay, I don't know. Some of these are... Yeah, okay. I don't get this one really at all. Maybe, oh, I think he got banned. I don't know. This one's great, I had Vegemite for the first time ever. And so, yeah, they made an emoji. The Mandalorian.
What have you been
Oh my god, dude, this is Wayne Batson.
doing here?
Oh my god. Oh my god, buying crypto in 2017. Buying crypto with Mitch Ray. Oh my god, it's the Matrix, man. And this guy was just a meme. 180 IQ, by the way. I expect no profit from this trade. That's the Mark Douglas way. Oh, the good old gold. You remember the golden cross that we had? That's a lagging indicator that just didn't really, I mean, you got it and then the selling happened. Go figure, right? Lagging indicator. It doesn't mean, no, we're bullish. It's like, no, we were bullish and the bullish price action got you to the golden cross. Okay. Beautiful though. It's real. It was in biblical times or something. King Logan. Very nice. 13 votes on that one. Scammers in Discord, moderators. Watch out! Yeah, you get banned if you try to scam. Mom, I need more money to go 100 times on XRP. Are there coinciding variables? Good question. Areas of value, aliens. You want proof of stake? Here it is. Did you say stake? Okay, more proof of stake. There was someone shilling ignition and he got banned for it, so. Yep. That's it, Bradford. There's a lot of memes this month. This was just on stream. Very nice. XRP, I'm the chosen one. All right, great. Proof of stake. Dream troll attacks. All right, all right. Where's the Where is the winner, though? The one that really couldn't be competed against. The Drink Troll, King Logan, and Probes, the Triforce. Logan, yeah, that was... Chug, haha. We need to go in and delete things that are not appropriate. You know, things that don't make sense to be in the channel. We should do a cleanup. I don't even know if someone posted this. Okay, I don't know where it is. It was like on the first when it was posted. I'm just getting to the winner. Oh my god, S-Coins. Oh, I love this one, dude. By Benji. Wyckoff Phase D, Golden Cross. Here it is, though. This is the winner. Okay, chat. The one that no one could compete against. It was just too good of quality put into it. And... that was done by our own Black Plasma, the Kang, man. It's like, I want to get this printed out HD and framed and put on my wall. It's that good. Okay. Anyway, so congratulations.
Please clap.
How would you look at that?
All right, sorry. There were a lot. There were a lot of submissions this month, so it took longer than normal when we go through them. Okay. So just hanging on to the critical historical support after having so much negative momentum. It looks like it's starting to wane now. Yeah, that's okay. Like here, if you want to join the Discord where we're just looking, that's how you can create your own memes of the month. And look, we have many memes of the month. We just go to the full screen and you can look below and hear like many different winners. It's Monibus, man.
Is that a
Not
joint?
mine. Tell Ace to stop skipping leg day, please.
Okay, Smiley, thanks for the 420. You hear that? Is she skipping leg day too much? You look like a chicken, man. Maybe a bat. So it could be you could have coronavirus or something. So look out. Go to your doctor. Yeah, I had a concussion or two. I probably had more, but they were undiagnosed concussions. Yeah, I've probably lost a lot of brain cells from football. Man, did it forever. So, and played linebacker in college, so that should tell you something. Okay, so yeah, look below all the different memes of the month. There, you know, some that aren't there, but like I just take the best ones. I don't have a limited amount of space, so they're all just down there, man. Very cool. Oops, sorry about that. Embarrassing.
Bruh.
So someone's saying pumping? No, I don't think so, dude. It's not how it works. Metal. To enter for meme of the month, Manuel. All right, so it's like if you want to be a part of the community, if you got graphic art skills and you want to, you know, if you're a part of this community, you can compete against some extremely talented people that have just run circles around most people with graphic design and art and stuff like that. It's wonderful. Are we drinking now? I owe 4 chugs. But it's like, it's tough to repay them because it's like, I hate like working out and running after drinking. It's just not fun. And it's like, I've been like on this really insane, like, running workout like almost every day type thing. And so like drinking at all just kind of like, I'd like to work out and then drink if I do it at all, so no, the drinking wasn't really in the plans for today. And no price action really warrants it either. Where we're just sitting at 8,500. We've been sitting here kind of for days, right? Up and down. Yeah, last Thursday night stream was nuts. The Patreon night. They're always party streams. They're always they can't always just be so fun, John Afonso, yeah, if you sent it through Brave, I did get it. Okay, I don't get paid that. I don't get paid from Brave until the 7th, I think, of the month. But yeah, and it is the first of the month, so thank you so much to everyone who tips me in BAT on the Brave browser. You're unsung heroes. There's no way to know who you are. So it's like, I just can only say collectively thank you. Super anonymous. That makes sense. Anyone? I love the Wyckoff Phase D. Destroyed by the Golden Cross. It's so funny. Low-key, one of my faves.
One beer will kill you as long as it is not a drier beer.
A drier beer? Oh yeah, yeah. Milwaukee's worst. Pledge ship. Disgusting, dude. Do all 4 chugs now. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, like, I've been live for like an hour and 30 minutes or so far. So it's normally like time where it's like I start wrapping it up, not continuing on, Mr. Schaffer. I've never been to the dim drunk. No, I've never been to the dim. You might be drunk now, Gabbo. 9K measure move. Yeah, I mean, look, you got it, right? And kind of unfortunate, the fake out. This is why you don't buy the breakout without confirmation, because look, at one point, I don't know, I think it was early this morning or late last night. I wasn't looking at the charts when it happened, but it ran up and it was like, oh my God, we're breaking out. And then this, in the same 4-hour period, it dumped down to 85.45 when it was at a high of 87.53. Some people got wrecked there, I'm sure. So now, without touching the little wedge flag, whatever you want to call it, consolidation, you're still in it, but you're still holding 8,500. Still, man. And this is why there is a small chance that Bitcoin could break to the upside here soon. But it isn't like the strongest reason, right? Not at all. All the RSI ever, look on the lows, the lower lows, the lowest lows, the higher levels, road of strength every time. But, you've just held on to this positive momentum with no higher highs or anything. No price action, really. Just failures. So this starts going into negative territory. You dump. You go down to 8,200. All right. What's up, Johan? I gotta quit drinking and turn to the pot. I mean, dude, I drink like maybe 4 times in February. Believe me, it's okay. I love, like, alcohol is great in moderation. Sometimes, like, with the streams when they were like this past summer, like 2019 summer, dude, it's almost like it's spring break. But then it's like I'm streaming like 8+ hours every single day to cover all of it. So, just not the same time, not the same period. So I'm like working on myself, getting ready for the summer, right? I'm just worrying about my health and all that. You would have FOMO'd in if you would have seen that. But you were sleeping, thank God. Dude, you shouldn't, right? You should never. You should look at it and be like, oh, well, if we get confirmation, maybe it's real, but meh. And it's a small pattern. It's the weekend. You know, it's not normally the best time to trade. There's a lot of scam wicks that occur on the weekend. And so you don't have the really strong bullish divergence on the MACD. But again, it's kind of like a low, a lower low. And then now it's like the same low or slightly lower trader settled up and you have positive momentum. So there is a chance it could break the upside here. Yeah, someone's talking about a measure move at this little small consolidation pattern being around 9,000. But I do think that it is very possible if it was to actually break out here and run and rally, maybe 9150, because that's like extremely important critical support resistance area. Okay, that's normally like when you go for 8,500, you get a 9150, I guess, right? Looks like straight up, straight down. Look, straight up. You held it. So we will see. It's not the strongest. I don't feel the most comfortable right now because I'm most comfortable when you're showing nice stuff like this on the daily, not the 4 hour. 4 hours good. It's good, but it's just not as good or reliable as a daily. The 4 hour can definitely fail. It fails all the time in corrections. But it also does play out too. What was it again? Who were we talking about? The guy? Gosh dang it, I forgot the name already. Oh, it's scrolled up too much now. Jeez, forgot. Join the Discord, posting the link right here. And hit that like button, that bell, that sub if you're here and you haven't yet. Kangs. Morgan Page, that's right. That's right. Thank you. So y'all, this is the person, if you're new to the community. It's kind of scary in a way. Kind of really scary. And this is like a good one. I mean, I don't know, kind of like this guy. This guy, a little bit. You know, when I have a beard, it's like way more like, what the is up? This guy's related to me in a way. Angelo McGuire up in the chat, let's go.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Angel. Really appreciate it. So, this is the guy, chat, that we memed about a year ago or so. Do want to show real quick, like, you know, thing is, as of late, it's been tough, like these markets, the way they've, you know, Bitcoin didn't have much value area. We had small opportunities, maybe if it was going to continue, which it didn't, and we knew it like wasn't that great of an opportunity. But like, you know, where there was value, man, like where there really was value, in crypto, we were able to take extreme amounts of advantage. And so real quick, I just want to, for the sake of like it being the first of the month, you know, it's funny to see like some of these trade setups, you know, that you can get in the Patreon that have all like, look, I mean, this was Engine. This was posted in November. Okay, so it wasn't last month's, but you know, if you were a patron back in November, you know, you've hit 2 targets, right? I mean, it hit, it almost even, I mean, it was just less than 1 cent away from the 3rd target on that up thrust before selling off. So, you know, that's one. This one, you know, this one was great. This was like perfect. Okay, these are the trade setups when there's opportunity that we can take advantage of. All right, we identify them, and it's just like, boom. It was like perfect. It hit both targets and was done. I mean, it was just like that easy. It's like trader's market. It's below entry and stop loss now, right? But it only after hitting profit-taking levels on VeChain. Some of the other alts, though, unfortunately. Oh, this is Bitcoin. This was the first one. And this was like, this was like, hey, we don't know if Bitcoin's going to really rally or make a common retrace, could just fail, whatever. But we played, the bullish divergence. We played the back test of the spring at 6,800, played the bullish engulfing candle, played the higher low, right? But look what happened when it hit that measure move. What did it do? It sold off, right? Yeah, it did have a little pullback, and that's cool. And so what was that pullback? This was the pullback, literally the pullback. And so on the 4 hour, you had really nice bullish divergence. You had a really nice falling wedge pattern. You had really nice RSI divergence. January 25th. It hit target by like $5. There were 3 targets, went to 786. That's okay. And so yeah, of course it kept going, all that, whatever. That can happen. Okay. So here's another trade on Bitcoin to hit the first target. Never quite got to the second one, and that's okay. Right. Broadening top. It was really what the price action was doing at 9,500, how it held it as support. Took that long on it and got up there pretty fast. I don't know, it even pulled back, hit this support, and then ran again to finally hit target. You swing for the fences for the second one, the 618, but it just didn't happen, right? The lower highs. Okay, the wave ended. All right, so when the wave ended, it killed a bunch of altcoins along with it. And so one of those altcoins that got killed was EOS. January 26th trade set up. I mean, out the gate, as soon as I posted it, the next day, 10% up. All right, look how close. It was less than $1 away from not from the measure move, the first target. Never made the measure move of the pattern. Sorry, ran out of time. Bitcoin started selling off. They had some sort of stupid, I don't know, like event. And events are terrible for EOS. They always lose. They always get destroyed. BNB to BTC, November 3rd. This is a long time ago. This one almost got stomped out. But look, it didn't actually, right? It got so close. But it's still going on. Position type trade, BNB to BTC. It's not over yet, and in time, these targets should get hit, you would think. But it's just a long time, man. Making higher highs and kind of making higher lows. Same lows and now higher lows. You can't really see it. Not that good, but it's this harmonic, man. This was Tron Connect. This is an unofficial one. Patron asked me in unofficial setups, "Hey, how would you size up Tron right now?" I'm like, "Okay, let me look at it, size it up." It was like a double bottom on the weekly, but the second bottom on the daily was a double bottom, so it was like double bottomception. You had divergence, convergence on the RSI. Your entry was there, and it was just like, burp. Went up, hit the first target, then hit the second target, and no higher. Did not hit the third target. That happens. That's why layering out's good. And so you pulled back, but what you're hoping for here is just to make a higher low again, and the uptrend can continue eventually. This is a deep retrace. So what we saw in 2017, early 2017, mid 2017 was like before the Great FOMO, was like where assets would have really nice runs like Tron and all the others did, and then they'll lose 80 to 90% of their value before they go again, and then that's like when they went to all-time highs and insane levels. So I don't know that's going to happen, but I'm just saying, you just got to look at history of how these altcoins respond to huge runs, and then they lose 90% of their value after the run's done, and then they go again. Okay. This was almost a joke, but it was like, hey, everything else is broken out, everything's good, it's cool. There's a chance here because it looked like it was poised to break to the upside. Just so happens, it was maybe 6 hours after the trade setup was posted, it broke to the upside, hit that first profit-taking level. It was kind of hilarious. And then just dumped to just get obliterated, right? Like nothing. So, I mean, despite some of the recent, shortcomings of the trade setups that we knew like had a higher susceptibility of maybe failing, but it was just on the tail end that maybe if Bitcoin's rally was to defy gravity and keep going to the 618 or something, maybe the alts would have the fuel to do it too, but Bitcoin didn't. It sold off, reversed at the 50%. So like Neo almost, dude, look how close. but it ran out of time. Right, look how freaking close to the measured move before dumping. So these are the type of setups you could expect maybe in the Patreon. That's 2020. A couple of those were, you know, position trades from November, but you get it. That's kind of like what you can get in. And it's the first of the month, so good time to join. And really, the trade setups, that's not where the value is. The value is in learning how to set things up like that. Yeah, I just showed you all those trade setups. Like the Patreon, if you take advantage and invest in yourself, you can like learn how to do that stuff without me, by yourself. And that's the most important thing in life, is to be self-sufficient. In every aspect, you can be. It's not easy. No one said it was going to be easy. And, but you got to have a passion for this stuff. You got to love it. But if I can do it, you can do it too.
Cheers of a beer, you have made wise decision.
Wise decision, Connect? I haven't made a decision.
Bruh.
Thank you, Miss Shaver, for the TN. All them errors, man. So Bitcoin 8560, divergence on the RSI is there. You're holding 8500. Kind of squeezed in, aren't you? If you don't adjust this trend line, you're squeezed between the historical critical support and the kind of downsloping resistance of this little structure, scrub structure. Right? But if you do adjust, hey, okay, fine. You adjust, then you're not close to breaking out, which is viable to do. Okay. So you adjust like that. It's probably wise to do that. Just so you don't get this false sense of security, thinking, oh my god, we broke out, but you could have made an adjustment and you didn't truly break out then, right? Whew. Gold rolling up. Yeah, that would I mean, it's a devastating blow to gold. Killed miners. Yeah, nice. A little recovery going on with gold right now. We can take a gander. There it is, right? Got a long way to go though, right? 21 plus hours till this closes. So let's see what kind of recovery we get after just a nasty bearish engulfing candle that confirms an up thrust through a historical resistance support. 1640. Well. Too many longs. They're stacked. Will be liquidated. Big dump soon. Hey, the daily leads me to believe that's not surprising at all. I mean, that's okay. Yeah, Bitcoin dumps again. I mean, I'll be looking to load up when I see bullish divergence on the daily on Bitcoin. Like that's where I'll feel most comfortable. If we can get to a 618, even better. And then we'll be keeping our eye on that weekly potential inverse head and shoulders pattern, right? Okay. Dude, this guy, it's so nuts, man. When people are like, you look like this guy, you look like this guy, you know, they'll say it about all these different people. I'm like, I don't think so, but this guy, I kind of do. I'm kind of like, this is kind of scary, man. I mean, dude, that's wild. You know, it's not as clear without the beard. With the beard, dude, it's like, what? I gotta get some food, though. I'm getting hungry. Yeah, this one's kind of crazy, too. Oh my god, man. What's the look? Anyway, enough of that. Okay, chat. Think I'm gonna get some dinner. Gonna enjoy the rest of my Sunday. Did the static video earlier. You want to learn more about just what we were talking about going into the weekly close on Bitcoin? You can review the video, the stream too. So do want to say thank you so much to all the new patrons who joined today. Y'all are amazing. Truly grateful. And looking forward to seeing y'all in the Discord. And remember, join the Patreon. It's the first of the month, so this is the day I really push it. You know, in the next few days, I'm going to be pushing it. And it's just like, I don't push it at all when it's later in the month. when there's not much value in it. But now is the best day to join. All right. I'll see y'all over on the Discord. Remember the link. Join this Discord. 5,200 plus members. Let's keep growing, which we are every day. So I'll just be back some point in the future. Stick around. Till next time. Respects the T.A.
Sensei.
Adios, turd nuggets.